No matter where you are in the world, CSL Dallas is here as your spiritual home. As a reminder, every day is a day for transformation, spiritual deepening, and heart connection, no matter what's going on. Every day we learn and practice something important, and that makes a difference. Join us all this month as we walk together through our Journey to Awakening program, where we explore the manifestation process and how we can use it in our lives. So let's get ready for today's celebration by putting your hands together for the CSL Dallas music team.
Good morning. Let's sing. I am alive. I am alive. I am alive in this world. I am alive. I am alive. I am alive in this world. And I shine. And I shine. And I shine so bright. And I shine. And I shine. And I shine so bright. You are alive. You are alive. You are alive in this world. You are alive. You are alive. You are alive in this world. And you shine. And you shine. And you shine so bright. And you shine. And you shine. And you shine so bright. We are alive. We are alive. We are alive in this world. We are alive. We are alive. We are alive in this world. And we shine. And we shine. And we shine so bright. And we shine. And we shine. And we shine so bright. We are alive. We are alive. We are alive in this world. We are alive. We are alive. We are alive in this world. And we shine. And we shine. And we shine so bright. And we shine. And we shine. And we shine so. Say it again. And we shine. And we shine. And we shine so bright. And we shine. And we shine. And we shine so bright. We are shining so bright. Hello. Y'all be blinded. I am blinded by the light. Okay. I haven't been up on the music team in a while. Can y'all tell? I don't get out much. Okay. Hello, my name's Deirdre Tinker, and I am very excited to be in the light of you today. So thank you for that. We're going to do our purpose statement together. Are you ready? Here it goes. We are radically inclusive, spiritually progressive, transforming lives. And so it is. So today is the day to support our adopted school in Uganda. Yay! We got the Uganda woman over here. You can donate now by going to csldallas.org/give and using the Uganda Community School from the drop-down menu. I get so excited I have to breathe. Okay, thank you. And we are excited to announce that CSL Dallas is going to Uganda with Spirit Tours. This is going to happen May 2025. Dr. Petra will lead us on an evolution of consciousness sacred journey that begins on safari to see the Big Five. And last week, Michael Brundy explained what the Big Five was, which I was excited. It used to be that when you went on safari, these were the 5 animals that you hunted. Now, they're the 5 animals that you revere on safari. And here they are. They're the lion, the elephant, Cape buffalo, leopard, and black rhino. So you would have the experience to revere those amazing animals. And when the trek ends in the I know, but here's the next word, impenetrable forest, to look into the eyes of our closest relatives, the silverback gorillas. Dr. Petra and Reverend Karen and our amazing guide will create an experience you will never forget. We will also be able to visit our adopted school while we're there, so you can contribute and then go see how that multiplied and prospered. This tour is limited, so you don't miss out. And it says to mark your calendar for July 9th, so you can get the Zoom link by registering today. Safari, here we come. So you can change your thinking and change your life. It all begins here. It's great to learn about spirituality and feel the love of oneness. Then we have to apply it in our lives. There are 8 powerful practices that you learn in this 5-week course that is at CSL Dallas, here to empower you to live those. I'm going to live this so that we can live this for the rest of our life. This is an essential course in our Science of Mind curriculum. It's the perfect place to start. We change our thinking, we change our life. If you haven't taken this class for a while, and maybe you feel like you've drifted off course, Carol Merlot will guide us back to track. This summer, there's no better place to be than 7 p.m. Mondays beginning July 8th with Carol Merlot. It's online only, and you can register at csldallas.org/education. Now, whether you are joining us for the first time or have been here for many years, welcome. However you found us, in person or online, we'd love to stay in touch with you. So stay in the know by following us on social media. You can leave us a Google review, sign up for weekly newsletter, inspirational text, and you can fill out the Connect card that's in the back or on the link, in the chat line, and at the welcome table, so you can stay connected to all of us. That's all the things that are happening here at CSL Dallas.
So I noticed there's a slide, but I forgot to put it in the announcements for you.
Okay.
So Karen, if you would come back, we also want to thank our Ritual and Labyrinth team for the Pride and Inclusion Labyrinth last week, June 2nd. And all of these fabulous people, our team leads, Peggy and Cindy, and Tom, Gary, Daniel, Carl, Dan, Ann, Sharon, Ty, and Tina, who hosted the Labyrinth for people to walk to raise consciousness. So let's thank all of those people.
Thank you. And now we can settle. We can settle in this morning with our music team, Candy, Glenda, and Cleo. And we can go within to center with our practitioner, Jan Young.
I am letting go of taking a breath, I invite you to become present right in this moment, knowing that right in this moment, the power, the presence, and the love of Spirit is here, wholly present, seeking to reveal itself in us, through us, as we let go of that no longer serves, and revealing the wholeness of who we are, that love, that light that animates, emanates, and radiates as us. That invitation to seek more of that we are. Affirming this truth, I invite you to claim with me, and so it is.
I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God is revealed and I am whole. I am letting go
Glenda and Brad, Jonathan, and Matt. Oh, yes, fabulous. All right. So and now for something completely different. So you're going to start hearing regular information and updates on what's going on with our campus, with our building, and how we are maneuvering through this summer as we consolidate and right size into this side of the building, Suite 113, and what we're doing and what we need, most importantly, what we need your help for and with. So you're going to start getting regular updates. We had a fabulous session last Sunday with Dr. David. Yes, thank you. We got some lovely applause. We had an amazing experience. And so we're going to be sending out an email to everybody, especially for those of you who are traveling throughout the summer, who are watching us online. We want you to be just as involved as the people here in the room. So we're going to be sending out a clip of the description of how we are moving our beautiful, everything that we do. We're not leaving anything out. We're moving everything that we do over into Suite 13, and it's really kind of an amazing. Yeah, it turned out way better than any of us ever expected. So we're really excited about sharing it with you. We also had a lovely opportunity for the people in the room to speak about what the outcome of this will be and the consistent, extraordinary, what shall we say, inspiration that was in the room is how good this is going to be for us, for expansion, for growth, and for the energy of us all being so much closer to each other when we're here. So you're going to get to hear that as well. We'll be sending it out. I invite you to listen to them. They are a little bit long. Each of them are probably 20, 30 minutes, but it's so worth it for those of you who really want to know what's going on. And we really want you to be involved energetically and in consciousness. And you are going to start seeing requests for you to help out. We are going to have some sorting work parties. As you can imagine, we've been in this space since 2004. Does your house breed stuff like my house does? CSL Dallas has been breeding stuff for that long too. So this gives us an amazing opportunity to clear out, clean out, really sort through what are we using, what do we need, what do we not need. Things are very different. Everything is online and digital now. There's so many things that we've used in the past that we just don't use anymore. We don't need them. File cabinets, for instance. And so we're going to be doing a lot of sorting. That's the first thing. Then we're going to be packing things up. We're actually going to be moving from everything out of Suite 113 into the other side over there by Pankey Hall so that nobody, especially our kids, have to be in a construction zone. So the kids will all be upstairs. We have a fabulous plan, a temporary plan for the summer for our kids to be upstairs and things to be over there. It's gonna really work really surprisingly well. And then at the end of the summer, we're gonna move everything over here, and hopefully by then we'll have somebody to sublease our space. If you know somebody who needs 10,500 square feet, or has a business, or we'd love to know if you know somebody who has a spiritual community or a similar type of organization that is looking for space, we would love to sublease to somebody like that. But the truth is, we'll sublease to the person who comes or the company that comes that needs our space. So there's so many ways that you can help us out. We will also need funding. We don't yet exactly know what this is going to cost. We're still going to be working with our contractor and getting a bid. I really want to say a huge shout out to Joe Engelhardt, Sherry Wood, and Cheryl Newman for these amazing space plans. Yes. And bringing all of that to fruition so that we actually have complete, from demo to electrical to the everything, lighting, everything that we need to do to give to the contractor. We also want to say a massive shout out to Michael Deese, who is organizing a restructuring of the IT area that's back here, because we are going to make a hallway right there that's going to allow you to go from the sanctuary to the bathrooms. Is that right? Yay! So those of you online, if you're out of state and you don't normally come, obviously you don't care about that, but those of us who are here, we really care about that. So it's pretty exciting, actually. It's really exciting. And if you're new to CSL Dallas and you want to get involved and you want to know how to meet people, sign up for the work parties. Even if you can't move or you don't have the strength, you can sort. And if you can't do anything else, you can bring us food. Very important. So please start watching your emails. We'll be making announcements. We'll be sending out regular information, and every one of them will say, here are the upcoming work parties. Here's how you sign up. Here's how many people we need. Some of it will need 4 people. Some of it will need 20. We'll let you know. We are going to pack and move once, sort, pack and move, final time. Okay, so the summer we're going to be flexible, we're going to bend like the willow in the breeze, and we're going to be fabulous. And this room, of course, this room, other than a new door back there, this room will be the same. Online will be the same. Many of our things that have been in person will be online. Watch your information. If you are not getting regular emails, please, please check your spam. Check for csldallas.org. And write this down. Check for fellowship1.com. We send a lot of stuff out using fellowship1.com, and we'll be sending out a lot of the information and updates about the building using fellowship1.com. So it's all spelled out. The 1 is also spelled out. Fellowship1, all one word, lowercase.com. Please check your spam. If you move it into your inbox or whitelist it or do whatever your email needs for you to do so that you can stay on top of it. And again, for those of us who've been around for a long time, we know how much real fun and community is built by doing all of this. And when we're fully settled into the current space that we'll be having for the next few years, we will already own it because you will have been involved. Nothing will be a surprise. You'll already know where everything is, and you'll already feel at home. So if you have any trepidation about how this is going to work, get involved. You'll be part of it every step of the way. And truthfully, we can't do it ourselves. We need all of us. And I'm so grateful to be in community with you. Thanks.
Here's some dance music from Jack Fowler. It is done unto you as you believe. There's a world that's waiting for us just ahead, bursting at the seams with love and happiness. Oh yeah. Won't you picture this? Everyone and every nation lives in peace. War is all forgotten and all hatred is deceased. Picture this. Life will bring what we choose to see. Picture this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We live in life in plenty. Every child is fed. No one wants for anything. No one begs for bread. Oh, nah. Picture this. We never have to worry what lies ahead, 'cause our happy destiny is always in our head. Oh yeah. Picture this. Don't you know that life will bring what we choose to believe? Picture this. Here we go. it is done unto you as you believe. Here we go. Walk into tomorrow with your hand in mine, leaving all the sorrow that we left behind. Picture flying to forever, dancing on a cloud, finding out that heaven is right here and now. Can you picture this? Said I can, I know life will be what we're ready to receive. Picture this, it is done unto you as you believe. Picture this. Can you picture this? Can you picture this? Thank you.
Woo! Love it, love it. Thank you, Candy. Thank you for just riffing on that Jack Fowler song. I love that rendition. Good morning. Can you picture it? What are you picturing? Oh, what are you picturing? This? What's this? Well, you know what? This whole month really is about manifestation is not miraculous. If one believes when something happens, like, oh my God, that was so miraculous, that was incredible. No, there's really nothing to it. There's everything to it, but there's really nothing to it. So this month, everything is about how can you manifest in your life? How can you manifest and hold and picture something for the collective life, for the planet, for humanity, for our country, for our community, all of that, right? And so last week we talked, I didn't, but last week, if you were here, you can catch up, it was Believe It. And this week is all about See It, right? See it, see it. Now, we're just going to put on our special, like Aria, our 4-year-old granddaughter, she has special goggles that she'll put on. And she can see things like she normally couldn't see. Come on. You see that America Got Talent fans, you know, Heidi Klum will do this. Oh, I can see it. She puts on her... Okay, y'all don't watch America Got Talent like we do. Okay, anyway, come on, everybody, online. I want you to do this. Well, you could choose not to. You can decide. But here we go. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that, but not just yet. I'm gonna start with, before we even get to see it, really, I'm taking us at the ground level first. Before we even get to see it, you got to start with, what do you want? Oh my gosh. Not what do I want? No, what do you want? Because it's all about me. It's all about you. Ari and I played this game. She said, it's all about me. I said, right, it's all about you. No, it's all about me. And I said, you're right, it's all about, no, it's all about me, KK. So it's all about me, which is all about you. You have to decide what you want. Not what I want for you, but what you want. And I've got to say, over these 20 years, now almost a practice in science of mind, that I've spoken to, met with, had conversations, deep conversations with people that really don't know what they want. I've met some people, see if the shoe fits. I've met some people that are afraid to say what they want. I've talked to some folks that are so concerned, what if I choose the wrong thing? And, oh, if I choose, am I limiting my good because I made a choice instead of leaving it to the limitless, infinite possibilities? Do you know anybody, perhaps a shoe fits, that says, well, I really don't want to say what it is I want because if I don't get what I want, I'll be disappointed yet again. I don't want to say what it is I want because then I might really finally have to believe that this stuff doesn't work. You're right. So, you may have decided to do something else this afternoon, but I'm going to invite you to choose differently and to come to a workshop that I'm putting on online so you can go back home or in person, and it's called The Power of Decision. Power of Decision Workshop, you can decide to invest in your own life and to expand it and to assist you in knowing what it is you want. Peter says to me all the time, oh my God, you're so good at manifesting. Why? Because I know what I want. And I'm not afraid to go for what I want. Now, some people go, well, that's selfish. Well, I include you when I go for things that I want. It's not selfish. I'm in my spiritual realm. I know what I want, and I go for what I want, and I get what I want. And this is the book, The Power of Decision by Raymond Charles Barker, that started it all for me. And this entire workshop this afternoon is coming from this book. Reading the book is not the same. That's no different than coming on Sunday mornings to transform your life is not the same as being in classes and being in workshops and spending time working on you. Just like you can spend the morning working out, you got to work on you. So you've got to decide now, because up to this morning, no one else had but Julia to come to my workshop. And I see 20 people at least joining me this afternoon at 1 o'clock to work on this, The Power of Decision. It's one of the top 3 books in my life. So I decided 3 significant times in my life to live the life of my dreams, and I'm deciding every single day, and some days are better than others, and sometimes I forget to decide, and sometimes I don't care to decide, sometimes I don't want to decide, sometimes I just want to be unhappy, believe it or not. Sometimes I just want to live in my passivity, believe it or not. Sometimes I just want to be grumpy or gritchy. No one that I live with ever experiences any of this with me. No. And I just want to share, this is real time, I just want to share that our granddaughter, once again, is one of the greatest teachers in my life. We just had the most incredible week up in cool New Hampshire at our cabin, out in nature, seeing beavers and in a kayak and going for walks and blowing bubbles and playing statue and all of this. And she got to wear her special dress. She calls it her heart dress, and she became a nature love principal, a princess, the one and only. And we just had, and we flew, and she even got to fly business class yesterday because KK got upgraded. And you know, it was just amazing. And she woke up this morning so happy, gave us our hugs, and oh my God, the whole day is so great. And the next thing was, I want to wear my heart dress. And we said, it's dirty, you can't. And this girl went into unhappiness like you've never seen. And she walked out of the room, sat on the bed, and I finally said, you can decide to be unhappy as long as you want, but it's taken away from our time to play before we have to go. And there I was right there. She helped me. So Raymond Charles Barker is an Ernest Holmes. He's like an Ernest Holmes. There were two people that led the Science Mind movement for many, many years, and he was one of them. He's a brilliant man. And he says, and when I read this over 15 years ago, hit me right between the eyes. He said, indecision is actually the individual's decision to fail. You actually make a decision by not deciding. You're deciding to fail. The inability to accept the responsibility of running your own mind may be the major sin of life, he says. And it's the first principle of individuality. You might have heard of it. It's called self-determination. So freedom of mind action is actually your birthright. You were born to be you. Your consciousness is fully equipped to express you. You have to realize that you can be you. Or some of us decide to be a potpourri of other people's decisions, thoughts, opinions, choices, etc. I'm sure you've never sought outside yourself to help make a decision. I've never. So choosing, deciding, have joy and fun with it, because actually there's no right answer. It's your answer is that you can have what you want. So I really, before the clicker knows how to work this morning too, there. I've learned that whenever anything is feeling constricted or I'm tight or I have to breathe, first of all, because I don't breathe a lot in my body. I have to remember to take a breath. And Arya's grandmother, Ummi, is going, I hear her all the time now, just take a breath, take a breath. So take a breath. Because I want you to take this in from Barker. The originating mind of the cosmos knows what it is doing, and it does its work well. It has a mathematical accuracy of law and order. It cannot have any self-argument, and it is never indecisive. It asks no questions. It leans on no one. It proceeds in its business of creating the new, the better, and the different. That is who you are. That is who you always have been. So, staying with basics. We're going to a definition of law. We've heard this word in this community a lot, law. It's not human law, very different. This is a spiritual law. It's mind in action. It's this creative medium of spirit. It's the great mental law of the universe. It's the law of the spirit. So Holmes and Barker will call it so many things. It is the universal law of mind. And the laws of mind and spirit must be understood if they are to be consciously used for definite purposes. This is how it works. And there's no limit to this law, but there's definitely a limit to one's understanding of it. First time I heard law, oh my gosh, I didn't get it. And it still stretches my mind. So law, we've heard this, soil, creative medium, it has no limit. The limit is in our understanding of it. Our limit is in our use of it, or our lack of use, or our misuse of it. And we do all of the above. And our misuse of this appears when we misuse it. We think there are all these laws. No, there's mind in action. It's the soil. It's everywhere present. What you put in it, tomato seed comes out. If you've been in a class, you've heard this. It comes out tomato. It's everywhere present. It's within us. It is us, this creative medium. It's very important to understand this, right? Because whatever we think, believe in, that was last week, feel, visualize, right? Vision, read, talk about, in fact, all processes which affect or impress us, inside of us, are going to be subject to our thought, which is our own use, the individualized use of this universal mind. Because the law is this blind force. It's impersonal. It can't say, oh, that's good for Karen, let's go. It can't say, you sure you want to put that in your mouth? Let's go. It just doesn't. It's impersonal. So the great news is, and the scary news is that we control our own destiny. Invictus, you might have heard of it. William Ernest Henley, he says, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. So we all have a boat on the ocean. It's just how are we sailing it? So let's get to see it, shall we? Visualize, visualization, comes out of the glossary in the Science Mind textbook in the back. It says the art of mentally projecting thought form into the creative medium. I want to stop there. It's not about projecting. It's projecting. It's not the body. Imagine I don't even have a body, but it's inside. It's the inside projection. So mentally projecting thought form into the creative medium. Imagine that your entire spiritual body is this soil, and you're projecting it into it, right? So visualizing means mentally seeing the things you wish to have. When you mentally see the things you desire, you see them clearly. And I really got curious because Holmes and Barker talks about see clearly a lot. I'm like, what does that mean? When you see clearly, you present to universal mind images of thoughts, like putting things in the creative soil, the medium, right? And the moment one does that, especially with feeling behind it, it starts to project them into form. So we don't see it outside of us, we see it within it. And we do this all the time. And sometimes we make a bad mold, just like they do in business. It's a bad mold. So we don't have to hold it in our mind. We have to think clearly, Holmes says. Think clearly. What the heck is to think clearly? I really was like, what? And so I did some research in some of Holmes' writings. I'm like, think clearly. What does he mean to think clearly? And I came across this quote that helped me to see things more clearly. He says, to become alive and build the greatest lives, we must become something more, something worthwhile. I am now using this since I found this a few weeks ago. He says, there's not a day in my life that goes by that I do not take time to unify myself in my consciousness with big things, to think I am one with all activities, all industries. He didn't even say his industry. He said all industries, all commerce, etc., etc., all spiritual communities, all countries, right? Big things. Unify ourselves and just feel that thought reaching out and encompassing the largest fields of activity in the world. Then you are one with the infinite stars in heaven, and that is to see things. Just take a moment. Have you ever woke up doing your spiritual practice and done that before? I got one. From now on, we're all going to do that. Every morning, put that like, I'm going to see things. I'm going to connect. I'm going to unify within myself. I'm going to see it all. I'm going to just big things, big things. I think That means to think clearly, to see clearly. Because he says it is that in our mental attitude which decides what we are to become and nothing else. If you can feel the mental concept of your business touch the universal, you would only have to speak the word, and it will come to you in a ceaseless stream. So, from now on, every morning, I'm unifying with big things, unifying this community with big things, unifying each one of you in this community with big things. I don't need to know what your business is. I don't need to know what your work is. I don't need to know what you're doing in retirement if you're retiring. I just see it clearly with big things, that every single person is connected to big things. My business. Big things to start the day. That is what one key thing I want you to get, to see clearly. I saw when I was a little girl that I was here to find my soulmate and to get married once. Happened. I saw clearly that I was going to live in the Oakland Hills in my dream home and live there till I died. Happened. And then it didn't. I saw clearly California poppies in my garden in 2007 when I first found Science of Mind. There they were a year later. Oh my goodness. I saw clearly I'm going to do ministry full time and thrive while doing it. Happened. I saw clearly I moved through breast cancer diagnosis easily, effortlessly, quickly, and live cancer free. Yep. Anytime I hear about somebody else getting diagnosed, going through it, boy, do I have to see clearly. Tell you. I'm like, nope. And they have that experience as I have that experience. As I see clearly about me, they too must have, because I'm seeing clearly. I want to travel the world with my camera in my hands. I saw that clearly. Yep. I love this one. I see clearly inside myself. People wonder, how does this happen? This year alone, weather forecast every day in Costa Rica was rain. We didn't get rained on. In Peru, every day, weather forecast. Nope. Ireland, in May. Nope. Everywhere. I see it clearly. Like, I don't have to check the weather. I see that it might, and I'm like, nope, see it clearly. I see clearly every single one of our tours are full, even if currently they aren't. It can be anything. We have to decide what it is. Another powerful C quote from Holmes is, never let anything cause you to doubt your ability to demonstrate the truth. Conceive your word as being the thing. See the desire is already accomplished. Rest in perfect confidence, peace, and certainty, never looking for results, never wondering, never becoming anxious, never being hurried or worried. Oh, I'm anxious this tour and going to make, oh no, it's full. Therefore, what do I have to be anxious about? You see? Do you see? Who do you hear that from? Do you see? Do you see? I have to do this every day of my life. This is not a magic pill. This is not miraculous. It's actually a daily practice. But where are we starting from? And these are the steps, right? See it. Visualize it in your mind's eye. Give it definite intention. We're not coercing anything. There's no coercion here. You have to be willing to take part. Okay, well, this isn't happening. There was a point for the Japan tour with CSL Dallas in the fall where, because Peter decided to offer the community 2 tours this year, Japan didn't fill up. I still saw it full. I still saw it full. I was like, oh, goodness. I still saw it full. Michael Gott came here to give a concert and give a talk several months ago. And I went, hey, Michael, would you like to go to Japan? Oh, I'd love it. Would you offer this to your community and so both community members can go? Oh, I'd love that. In 2 weeks, it was full. So we have to see it and we have to act and do our part, right? And if it's already full, I'm never peering around the corner to see if it's really gonna happen. Everything begins inside. Aria taught me that this morning. I had to change the creative medium. I had to plant a new seed this morning so I did not come here grumpy and unhappy. I watched her, and then guess what? In about 2 minutes, she made a decision. I decide to be happy. She came out. She said, okay, I'll put that on. Great. Let's keep playing. Great. And I went, there I am. And so I planted a new seed because I saw giving this talk to you so that you can put it to use in your work. It's not for me, but yet it's just as much for me as it is for you. Every mystic, every savior, every saint has told their followers that inside of oneself is the explanation of the outside of one's self. What I have absolutely come to know is if I see it differently inside of me, it absolutely changes. I tend to focus on everybody else and everything and every politician and every single thing outside of me, and nothing changes. It gets worse until I see it and hold it differently inside of me. And folks, sometimes that ain't easy. But it works every single time. I want to bring one thing out of the book because I know a lot of us need this. Let's take, for example, health and vitality, okay? Here we go. Get ready. This is off of page 142 in this edition of this book. He says, Barker says, the power of your imagination is tremendous. You have watched yourself use it to magnify negatives. Now use it to expand your consciousness of well-being. Perhaps you have never really imagined yourself as vital health. We're going to do that right now. Hold tight. While you're doing this, that I'm going to lead you through very quickly, because it doesn't have to take long. You don't have to travel to far out places and sit on a mountaintop or a beach, though it helps to get out of your normal daily activity. Just go to a park, wherever you live. But when you get ready to do this right now, visualize your health. Be certain, he says, not to include any present physical limitations you may have, okay? Leave them outside the room right now. I don't care what's going on in your body right now. Don't bring it in the room. You're going to make the picture perfect in every way. See youthfulness, perfect sight, perfect hearing, and all other body actions and reactions as total and perfect. Do not include limitations. You are now about to see yourself as you were created to be. Erase any age conditioning. It's a big one. So tired. Do you know, Peter broke her collarbone and they just said, it's just going to heal on its own. And it was so off wonky. Well, because of her age and because you're not that active, that's assumed. She said, I paraglide in the Swiss Alps. I go hiking, in the Swiss, blah, blah, blah. And they said, oh, you're a good candidate for surgery. Don't include limitations. For a moment, forget yourself as you really are. You are now seeing yourself, this is your task when we go in, as the infinite knows you to be. Okay. Because such a picture held in your mind for several moments has great therapeutic power. So I want you, if you're willing, to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Picture yourself as a radiant, whole being. Radiant, whole being. And because you are now a radiant, whole being, keep working it, keep expanding it, be it, see it. Put action somehow into this picture of yourself. See yourself now. Put yourself, this radiant, whole being that you are, into action. Because health is the capacity of doing. See yourself accomplishing a goal and doing this with ease right now. See yourself. See it inside of you as just if you were to open your eyes and there you are. See yourself doing this. Great. Now come back in. Keep doing this. Do this. Go inside. See yourself as vibrant, radiant health. No matter what is going on physically, see it, see it. Because in order to be fully alive and enjoy life and experience health and vitality, we must begin within ourselves. Do you know the hardest thing for me to do right now and has been for, a couple of years is to look in the mirror? So I have to look within, look within, look within. As I see myself as radiant, vibrant health, it must outpicture without. But we have to begin within. The exercise and the eating is great, but start within first. And to the degree that we can visualize ourselves as healthy, to the extent we know that God as life, as me, is perfect, whole, and complete, to the extent that we can accept mentally the perfection of one life as our life, then that's the extent that we'll be able to enjoy the health, which is our birthright. Does not matter our age. Because the inside of the individual is the explanation of the outside of the individual. If there's anything you don't like on the outside, all we got to do is decide and see differently on the inside. See it. Financial success, if it's not where you want it on the outside, it's been waiting for you to see it. That's all. It's been waiting for you to see it on the inside and accept financial success as your own. And when you really know that your inside world is the cause of your outside world, that is when you can have full control over the consciousness of cause and have true freedom in both thought and action. So believe it. We started with believe it. Believe that this is the way it works. Decide what it is you want. See it. Visualize it. Inside. And next week, don't know what it's going to be, so we have to show up. We got to be it. And I don't care what you were doing this afternoon. I'll see you this afternoon in my workshop online or in the STEM room. And so it is.
Song. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. No rain. She said it. And I see you. Thank you. So whether you've been here in the room or online, please give generously to the work of CSL Dallas. Because as the baskets come forward, what we know is how we give within goes out, and we can do it through these baskets. And CSL Dallas couldn't offer all that we do. So we're going to activate the law of giving and receiving and make a difference through this giving. So let's begin with our affirmation on abundance. Here we go. I turn to the Spirit within, knowing that it desires to manifest through me. I joyfully anticipate greater abundance, more success, and more joy. CSL Dallas and our community are expecting and experiencing more abundance as we draw from the spiritual treasure house that all we need and more. And so it is. And not only is it about an expectation, it's just anticipating, right? We're anticipating all the good that there is right here, right now. So you can give through text giving, Venmo, PayPal, auto tithing, or use these baskets. Also, there's little cards in the back, so if you tithe online or you give in some other way, you can physically put that card in the basket and feel it through your whole body. So, oh, that's what it just says on my notes. I just told you. Okay. So, isn't it time to realize that science and spirituality aren't hostile to each other? It's curious how ancient wisdom might intersect with groundbreaking science. Some say science is just getting to the view that the mystics had all along. Join Dr. Petra as she shares her favorite topic, where science and spirituality meet, unveiling the hidden connections. Okay, this interactive and engaging workshop explores the fascinating convergence of science and spirituality, delving into the cutting edge, oh, you're going to love this, delving into the cutting edge fields of quantum physics, neuroscience, the new biology, medicine and health, and the study of consciousness, while relating it to the science of mind with our spiritual journey. I love that. I love how it's all happening everywhere all the time, God and science. We're just discovering the language which it happens. Okay. You can do this Sunday, June 30th, 1 to 5 p.m. Register at csldallas.org, June 30th. And we are also having a special retreat in the month of July. Maybe you're like many of us, you've done therapy, you've learned to meditate, you've taken seminars, and you're on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. And yet, we still find ourselves anxious, depressed, obsessed, or regularly frustrated and agitated with situations and circumstances. We may struggle with these due to our own life or the increasingly disturbing headlines, the impact of legislation, and climate change. All of these negatively impact our mental health and inner peace. So if this is happening, you can come to CSL Dallas to the Path to Inner Peace, a mental health weekend, July 26th through July 28th, here on the campus. Join us for this powerful, skill-filled, and spirit-liberating retreat focused on mental well-being accomplished through proven, practical, and repeatable practices that strengthen our ability to release unwanted thoughts and emotions while centering ourselves in the spiritual truth of our being. And the power of decision, you could register now. You can go to CSL Dallas. It's csldallas.org/events, July 26th, and take advantage of the early registration. So we love being in community together, and our practitioners are here with us today for our spiritual support. You can receive a powerful spiritual mind treatment after the celebration today. So you just walk back in person across the breezeway to our peace room. It's located right next to the elevators, or if you're online, you can do it via Zoom, and there's a link that's being posted, and all of the practitioners are standing by just for us. So now, let's join. We can stand, we can sing, we can dance in the celebrations and celebrating this day, and close with our fantastic music team.